Hi, my name is Daniel and you're watching Hiking and Survival in Japan. Right, hello. So I'm out here today on a little adventure, and I'm trying out a piece of new kit that I picked up, and that's my new OneTigris backpack. I seen some other people do reviews on this, and I just fell in love with it. I just had to get my hands on one. So that was my Christmas present to myself this year. It came a few days ago. I've just been trying it out. Right, so yeah, this is the OneTigris one bag. This is their larger size. They did do a smaller one of this. I'm just going to put these specs on the screen here for you. So that's the specs on this bag, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go back indoors and we're going to have a look at this and look closer and go through all the different functions on it. Right, so this is the OneTigris waist bag or tactical hip bag. When you get it, you get the pack, you get a lovely long shoulder strap, very well made, with padded shoulder piece, plastic clips. These can be attached then onto the sides, and in mine I also get this wonderful little manual, which is the best outdoor experiences for adventurous minds, and it gives a lot of great ideas and tips. Okay, I think it's a great idea. I think anybody who's doing outdoor equipment should have little things like this. This tells you that they have in mind what it's supposed to be used for. Now, the pack itself, they do say that the side pouches can fit 2 M4 mags. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. I've tried airsoft mags. I think you'd have to have them open to fit them in, but they are quite large pouches on both sides with drainage grommets at the bottom. These are on both sides. Unhooking the front, starting from the top to bottom, you have this lovely little utility pouch on the top, Velcro loops for adding type of morale patches, or in this case I have my first aid pouch because I'm using this as a first aid section of my pouch. It has bungee cord with an attachment. This actually lifts up underneath if you want to slide something else in, like a tourniquet or things like that, and then it can be cinched down. This unzips and folds out. Inside you have 1, 2, 3 elasticated loops for securing first aid items or anything you want, and then there is a mesh pocket which is ideal for keeping your little anything that's going to be floating around, but you need to get it pretty quickly. It's really nice. As I said, I use that now as my first aid part. The main compartment is the next set of zips. Zips down. This is a pretty large item, again with a drainage grommet at the bottom. You have a side panel here with mesh on it so you can see what's inside. You have this very large pocket that bellows out. I have in there some sanitary items and my basically the poncho, mylar poncho. This is pretty big, and that's then fastened down with a Velcro strap. keep it all in place. Again, you still have lots of room, and the bottom of this is actually slightly padded as well. On the lid itself, again, has 2 elasticated hoops and another mesh pocket again, so you can store more items there. Getting round to the front of the pouch, again you have molle webbing down the front as well as on the sides. There's also then Velcro again here, which you can put a nameplate or any type of morale patch. It's 2 straps that come down from the top part, which give you a nice little loop piece at the bottom. I would like to have had these straps larger so I could put bigger items here, but unfortunately we're limited what you can actually get under there. Zips down, and this is your admin pouch. You have 1 solid pocket and then 2 net pockets, and then again you have your keychain hook to secure any type of small items you want to. Again, this is a pretty large pocket which bellows out. Flipping her over, this is the handle that you see me talk about later in the video. I'll talk about that later. And again, you have some molle webbing on the back, and you have some Pals molle here which will hold. You can then secure it onto other molle systems. Now, you also have a storeway belt. Folds into there, and then that actually velcros down into place. It's a lovely padded, and again on these parts have molle webbing, which then you can attach other small pouches. The straps are made from very good material, and they come with elasticated loops which helps you tie up the straps when not needed, and a buckle system which is very rigid and very strong. When I first got this, I wasn't too sure about how good this was going to be, but after wearing it on the day out with a pretty heavy load in it, this has held up pretty well. Let's go back outside and wrap up my views on this. So there you have it. That's the OneTigris bum bag, now a waist pouch. I'm absolutely loving this. This has so much capacity. It's unbelievable, and having the molle webbing attachments on the back and on the side panels of the waist belt gives you so much options. I have attached a pouch here on its side, which fits nicely onto my Star Wars pouch, and with that I can then keep anything that I need handy just there beside me. Today on the other side I had another army pouch that just fitted onto the belt itself, which had some food in it. I said this is just a quick outing today to try it out, and I was just amazed at how much I could put into this. I actually had so much room left over for today's little excursion. I was just flabbergasted. These things are very well made. Now I have ordered some other stuff from OneTigris. This will be arriving in the next week or so, hopefully. So we'll see how days go. But definitely, yeah, you got to check these guys out. Now I do have a few gripes with this on their design, and if they're listening, I hope you might take it into consideration. I love this carry handle on the top. The only thing I dislike about it is that once I have strapped something to the bottom, it is very hard to reattach this, and it ends up being squashed down onto the top, which means that it's no longer functional. What I'm going to do myself, and it might be a way of fixing this, if they had 2 attachment points here, which then can be adjusted to make this longer or shorter, which means then that the carry handle will always be on top and give you a little bit more options to it. It would be great. It might even give you then the option of actually removing completely if you want to do as well. But at the moment you're stuck with it, and if you don't really want it in the way, it kind of ends up with this piece that you end up kind of dropping somewhere. So I do find that a bit of a nuisance to it, that if you would have had something there to be able to adjust it, give a bit more length to it, so this handle moved around a little bit more, it would have been a better option. But that's it. That's the only gripe I have with this bag. Everything else I'm absolutely loving. The fabric is very well made, very well put together. I haven't found any loose stitching anywhere or any thread sticking out. They have produced this to a phenomenal quality. I do like the way of having the Velcro on the front and on the top, which I can then clearly mark that this is my first aid pouch to anybody who's looking for it, and then the option of being able to put a tourniquet underneath here, as well as a few other attachments as well. I think there's so much thought gone into this pack that some of it is lost on some people who use it because they don't know what it's designed for, but that's neither here nor there. For those people who do know what these little bits are, it makes it even better. So please go over and check them out. I'll put a link to the OneTigris website down below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. You can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. And always remember, be prepared.